got everybody back. We got everybody back. Man, I was about to play Reggie's video. I'm going to play it next. So if for some reason we get down, I know you guys didn't the other night. You know we'll be back for part 3. I mean, we still got 5.5 minutes of this song left, but I'm just saying, like, it's going to be... It's going to be lit. That's going to be a good battle, Reggie and Brian. That's going to be a good battle. All right, Manny, I'm going to have your song coming up next, Manny. From Relayer in 1974. I have not heard it, Manny. Dan, what's going on, Dan the man? I didn't even greet you, man. There's only 3 songs on this album. 3 songs, 40 minutes. The first song, The Gates of Delirium, is basically 22 minutes long. And then 2 9-minute songs. Yes did it different, man. You're putting in the work, Dan, making dinner. Yep, same structure as Close to the Edge. I mean, we were talking about Animals from Floyd earlier. It doesn't have very many songs. I mean, it's... Statement from Patrick was, considering his musical chops, for me, Yes had the finest musicians in any genre. I'll say what I always say about prog rock. I like this, and there's some prog rock I like. I don't think I could listen to an hour of this, but that's just me, right? But I mean, I appreciate it for what it is. It's really good stuff. I guess I'm saying I wouldn't go to a Yes concert. Although, I mean, if Patrick invited me, I'd want to hang out with Patrick, so I'd go. But like that's kind of where I am with the prog stuff. There you go, Dan. But I mean, you know, you're not going to play prog rock and be a garbage musician. That's just not going to work for you, man. You're going to be found out pretty quickly. All right, thank you to Patrick for bringing that one. Now we're going to have, I don't know if it's Devin or Devon, because you can say it either way. Brought to us by Manny. A song called Bullets. I'll let the Yes Boys fade us out. I'm not going to shortchange them. There we go. I never shortchange a song, man.
I used to know a man that could. Now I bet you know the boy who's standing in the place he should.
Just last year, 2022. A song on here called Kurt Cobain. This has 3.8 million streams. Let's go.
Now there's blood stains dripping on my new suit. Think I'm getting tired of taking bullets for you. Feels like all these sharp blades are giving me back pains. You don't even notice what you're putting me through. I used to be a man that would, before I let myself get tired, before
I like this vibe, man.
confidence had died. I used to be a skinny kid at the front of the bus. Always had a face only a mother could love, till you told me I was something.
I mean, Dan, I was looking for what you said there. Talking about Dave Lee Roth, that classical training?
How much longer will it hurt? I can't think of nothing worse. Saw my future clear as day. Now there's blood stains.
21 Pilots meets Jack White. That's a pretty good, that's a pretty good mashup combo.
It's for you. Feels like all these sharp blades are giving me back pains. You don't even notice what you're putting.
No, that's who I was thinking of. The Dudley Boys, Evan David, yeah.
I let you down, you haunt me now. You built the bridge, I broke it down. I'll never know why. Now I'm the ghost that used to be. I wanted more, then lost a piece. I'll never know why. Now there's blood stains dripping on my new suit. Think I'm getting tired of taking bullets for you.
Yeah, this is really good, man.
Feels like all these sharp blades are giving me back pains. You don't even notice what you're putting me through.
Talked about the 1 or 2 seat in band. Not sure he played the clarinet. All right, Dan, I can't see that with them even at that age, but hey. Gotta get that first seat. Very prestigious. All right, now, look, I'm just gonna tell you ahead of time. That if we get taken down, I'll be back with a part 3. And where? Oh yeah, there's an extra. There we go. There's an extra Spotify now because when Trey streams from his house, he streams from the same account. Long story that you don't need to know about. But so Reggie, I just got in on the later part of the story the other night. I just happened to look up and Springsteen was on, so I turned on the volume. So this is something that Reggie put together off of It's a multicam edit of the Jungle Land performance by Springsteen at Madison Square Garden in April of 2023, just a couple of months after we saw him here in Dallas. Video taken from YouTube videos, audio taken from the official live release. So I'm going to kind of do what Trey did the other night. I'm not going to blow this up to the whole screen, but it's going to be pretty big because you got to see the video of it, man. So if this gets us blocked, just come back for part 3. We already know the trick. You guys and girls are trained at this. All right. Ooh. There's a lot of me now. Man, he didn't play Jungle Land.
Something special for New York City.
He doesn't play Jungle Land very many places. He did not play it here. I was so hoping he would play it here, but too many damn good songs from Bruce. He can't play them all. And I can't see your chat now, so for the next 11 minutes, I will not respond. I guess I can actually move it over. I can still see your chat now. Hit it for me. Roy on the piano, man. I can't believe all these guys are still out here rocking it.
Well, the Rangers had a homecoming in Harlem late last night. And the Magic Rat drove his sleek machine over the Jersey state line. Barefoot girl sitting on the hood of a Dodge, drinking warm beer in a soft summer rain. Rat pulls in the town, rolls up his pants. Together they take a stab at romance and disappear down Flamingo Lane. Well, a maximum lawman run down Flamingo, chasing a rat and a barefoot girl. And the kids around here live just like shadows, always quiet, holding hands. From the churches to the jails, tonight all is silent in the world. As we take our stand, say it now!
He still sounds so good at 73. I mean, he's 74 now. Very good
that
show.
giant Exxon sign that brings us fair city light. And there's an opera out on the turnpike. There's a ballet being poured out in the alley. To the local cops, cherry top, with this holy night. The streets alive, the secret debts are paid. Contacts made, they vanish unseen. Kids flash guitars just like switchblades, hustling for the record machine. The hungry and the hunted explode into rock and roll bands. Face off against each other out in the street.
Why that did that to me. I was trying to sneak the chat on here. And I pulled it over. Stevie actually had COVID, so he was not at the Dallas show.
Parking lot Inside the back street, girls are dancing to the records the DJ played. Lonely-hearted lovers struggle in dark corners, desperate as the night moves on. Just one lick and a whisper, we're gone.
I guess I could do what Trey does and bring this up. On my phone so I can see. There we go. Now I can see the chat. Exactly right. It's incredible performance. I'm telling you, wow, his concert in February was insane. And all these dudes, except for Jake, they're old. I mean, Jake's not young. Jake's in his 40s, I'm pretty sure. Everybody else is in their 70s.
Beneath the city, two hearts beat, soul engines running through a night so tender. In a bedroom locked in whispers of sorrow, refusal, and then surrender.
Reggie says they only performed Jungle Land twice.
Tunnels uptown.
Did they perform it at the New Jersey at the MetLife show then, I'm betting?
As shots echo down those hallways in the night. Nobody's watching when the ambulance pulls away. Or as the girl shuts out that bedroom light outside, the streets on fire. There are real death walls between what's flesh and what's fantasy. And the poets down here don't write nothing at all. They just stand back and let it all be. And in the quick of the night, they reach for their moment and they try to make an honest stand. But they wind up wounded and not even dead. Tonight in John
Reggie brought this very early on. I've been looking forward to this all night long, as you guys can imagine, being the Springsteen fan. This is on Reggie's channel. Reggie edited all this together. How long did this take you, Reggie? I know you did several of them. How long does this take? As a man who edits stuff, much props. All right. Wow. That was pretty good, huh? That was pretty good. All right, let's go to Vampire Weekend. Harmony Hall. Got an album. There's a Vampire Weekend. Really good. Appeared on my album draft twice on our yearly album drafts last year.
We took a vow in summertime. Now we find ourselves in late December. I believe that New Year's Eve will be the perfect time for their great surrender. But they don't remember. Anger wants a voice, voices want to sing. Singers harmonize till they can't hear anything. Thought that I was free from all that questioning, but every time a problem ends, another one begins, and the stone walls of harmony all bear witness. Anybody with a word in mind can never forgive the sight of wicked snakes inside a place you thought was dignified. I don't want to live like
Switchfoot,
this.
man. I know I still got that tune up here from John Foreman. Evan David, his show was right at 3 hours. This is Vampire Weekend. Yeah, Evan David, he still went 3 hours, man. This is obviously insane.
Beneath these velvet gloves, I hide the shameful crooked ends of a money lender.
It's off their 2019 Father of the Bride.
Anger wants a voice, voices want to sing. Singers harmonize.
Their self-titled album from back in 2008, tremendous. Contra in 2010 is also good, but their debut album in 2008 is the one I have a reaction up to.
Another one begins, and the stone walls of harmony all bear witness. Anybody with a word in mind can never forgive the sight of wicked snakes inside a place you thought was dignified. I don't want to live like this, but I don't want to die.
this album, Bob? I've never listened to this album. Okay, Andrew's kind of answering it for me. Okay.
And the stone walls of harmony all bear witness. Anybody with a word in mind can never forgive the sight of wicked snakes inside a place you thought was dignified. I don't want to live like this, but I don't want to die.
Got another great battle coming up in a little bit here between Waits and Bob Seger. Cyclops, you're right. The boss could survive an RTTC live stream. Even our normal 3 hours, he could just be like, let's go. No, I noticed that. Well, that's why I looked at it at first, and I'm like, is this a compilation? Then I figured out it wasn't. Yeah, it's 18 songs, man. With very few exceptions, if you have 18 songs on your album, you should probably go back and do leave some stuff on the cut-in room for it. There's a few exceptions, but not many. Okay, I'm gonna make a note to listen to that, Andrew. That's high praise. That's high praise, man. They're really good stuff. You guys don't know Vampire Weekend? Go check them out. I'd start out with their 2008 debut, self-titled. All right, Laura Veers. Wide-eyed, legless. Interesting name. They don't do a little Rise Against. They don't do that song battle. I mean, nowadays, Andrew, like everybody releases long stuff because it actually works for you on streaming because it's more minutes listened. So you've seen it flip in the last like 5-6 years. I know Drake does that. Drake will, Kanye's last album was like 27 songs, but Drake does that, releases these long. I don't listen to Drake, but I know music, and he releases long albums for that same reason. Yeah, what was it, Dan? It's like 77? What is it? What is a CD? 74? I'm trying to remember. There's only a certain amount of music fit on a CD. Maybe it's 74. Okay, I was wondering who it was. So December sits on instead of Nico Case. Okay. How's that sound? 2010. Oh yeah, on the cassettes, Dan. I was talking about CDs. Yeah, cassettes. I think you're right. We could do 30 minutes aside. We were making the old mixtapes back in the day, man. I like the arrangement on this. It keeps it interesting. I can only imagine we're going to up the tempo just a tad bit, boys and girls, with a little Rise Against. Tip the scales. These last three have been for the Land of Broken Hearts. I don't know much Rise Against. Prayer of the Refugee I used to listen to all the time whenever I was working out. Great song to work out to. Yeah, you're exactly right, Andrew. That's exactly right. the longer it went on, the less the process was refined, the longer you grew the vinyl.
So distant, so forgotten, as we think ourselves to be.
The flipping over the album sucks, Cyclops. When they came out with the record players that would flip them over for you, that was like, man, we're into something.
These machines feed on the tears of broken lives and dying dreams. We're throwing wrenches in the gears. Our lives will not be lived in vain. When this is all said and done, we spent this life on
River, I swear to you, River, I was just thinking about you. I was thinking about who has not been in here tonight. And I swear to you, like 5 seconds ago, you were on my mind. So that's insane. That's insane. Hope you're doing well.
promises we plan to break. Our main and whispered voices, 'cause our despair knows many.
Oh, Evan David. I mean, I haven't had a cassette player in
We apologize with rage.
probably since the mid-90s, but I bet there was nothing worse than when that cassette got eaten up, especially if it's in your car stereo and you're like, ah.
On the tears of broken lives and dying dreams.
You gotta slowly dig it out, use the pen to... I forgot about those days.
Our lives will not be lived in vain. When this is all said and done, we spent this life on the run.
Oh yeah, Cyclops, I used to, the auto changer with the stack of singles. Hey, that's good, River. Congrats. I've seen way too many doctors lately. Yeah, Dan, it was worse when you let somebody borrow it, right, and it got eaten up. And then it got all crinkly, and in that part it'd be all jacked up if you could salvage it. Struggles that no one will know nowadays. It's weird because, like, I'm not sick very often, right? And, like, if I would have had what I had last week, I wouldn't have, but I went to a doctor twice, right? Twice? Yeah, twice. 2 different urgent cares because, like, I make a living with my body, right? With training, with basketball training. And I can't be down. Like, I gotta get better quick. I can't wait it out. If I had a different kind of job. And I wasn't able to film because I couldn't talk. But I made up for it this last weekend. I caught up, but as I'm coughing now. Yeah, I could throw on Prayer of the Refugee right now and I'd be ready to go pump some iron. I'm not going to do that, but I could. Let's switch it up. John Foreman, Ghost Machine, and then we've got a battle between Tom Waits and Bob Seger. Cyclops, it's a thing of yesteryear, right? Only us old hats will remember that. The wellness check, Dan. That's good, though. Hopefully all was well on the wellness check. Evan David, don't even get me started on that, man. As our, the medical bills. Many of you can relate.
I'm possessed when she passes by. She drains the best years of my life.
2015.
She makes promises she could never keep.
And this is Switchfoot's lead singer.
Ghost machine.
The song's about making technology an idol. Wow, Robin. This was 2015. In 2023, it's an epidemic. It's a freaking epidemic.
Father, forgive me, 'cause I know exactly how I spread my soul. My Dollar Tree's in the pocket of my coat. I make promises I could never keep. Ain't it a ghost machine? Ain't she a ghost machine? I'm still haunted by faces on a screen.
I didn't even know 10G was out there, Dad. I had to just go research that. No, I've got AT&T fiber. And luckily, I shouldn't say this, but our internet is like 99% of the time it's fantastic.
I heard a voice call out, redefine ourselves.
Well, yeah, Evan David, and when you study, national medicine or socialized medicine, you're going to pay way higher taxes. You guys pay way higher, and I know you got to wait longer sometimes to get in, so it's a double-edged sword. But if we go to the emergency room, we're going to get a $2,000 bill, even if they do nothing to us. So you got to think, like, am I in bad enough shape that I need to go to the ER? So you sit there and second guess. I mean, if you think you maybe should go to the ER, you probably should, right? Error on the side of caution, but.
Clock, the altar of our time.
Hey Beth, how you doing? Good point, Keith. We said Ghost in the Machine too, way back.
Blood of most my life on the altars of my ghost machine. Ain't she my enemy? My ancient remedy. The gods of all the empty promises that I believe. She
He's getting a battle ready. That was just a beautiful song. That was just a beautiful song. All right, now we're going to go to Mr. Tom Waits against Bob Seger. Now, I'm not going to play the song that I've just put it up for Spotify purposes. I'm actually playing the Asylum 74 single. And this one's for Reggie. Reggie brought us this battle. Let's see here. This is the brass version. Got basically Tom Waits' entire catalog up on the channel. Very underrated, but you're probably not going to be in the middle on Waits. You're either going to love him or be like, I don't get this. But this is early Waits, 1974. Going against Bob Seger in a battle.
Blue sky over my head. Give me another reason.
I'm with you, Letha. We're on the same page there.
Blue sky is a shining in my face. Come on and give me another woman to take her.
Yeah, before he went all in, Keith. Before Tom decided to go all in.
I ain't got no money to cover the bed. No cigarettes, but the kids got nothing to wear. She walked out without a word.
His debut album, Closing Time, incredibly underrated.
There's a kind of sweet morning bird.
last week, Weethia. Weethia, did your antibiotics get there yet, girl?
Give me another reason to get out of bed. Blue skies is shining in my face. Well, give me another woman to take her place.
Reggie, we have very similar music tastes, man. We have very similar. Dang it, Weethia. We're in the same state, but we're sure as hell not close. I'd go get it for you and bring it to you.
That woman stuck by me through thick and through thin. I was cold and hungry when she smiled at me. But she wanted those fine things and those nights on the town. But it looks to me
It was an artistic choice, Evan David.
like a she let me
Nothing happened to his voice.
blue sky.
He just decided, and I think he probably knew, he might have wanted to do it all along, but he knew if he couldn't come in like that, he wasn't going to get a record deal. Never heard this version of it. It's going against Bob Seger. Downtown Train.
Outside another yellow moon has punched a hole in the nighttime. I climb from the window.
Yeah, way to broken up. Closing Time, his album in 1973, his debut, is fantastic.
Downtown trains are full
And this, of course, is a Wait song.
of all those Brooklyn girls. They try so hard
Yeah, Lob.
to break out of the little world. Where you wave your hand and they scatter like crows. They have nothing that'll ever capture your heart. They're just thorns without the rose.
Like the first Waits album we ever listened to is Rain Dogs. We did a reaction to it, which is from 1985, where he kind of goes back and forth between the gravelly, and then we listened to then we started running Waits in order. So 1973 Closing Time, I'm like, what the hell is this? This is like a totally different person. This is a great song, man. Yeah, Rod sang it. Great, we did. Great. I would guess Bob Seger, Evan David, was more of a U.S. thing and probably didn't have a ton of hits on your side of the world.
I walk past your street and by your gate. I
Greatness.
stand by the light of the four-way.
Got Seger 78. Man, everybody's.
Baby, they all have heart attacks. They stay at the corner, but they'll never win you back. Will I see you tonight on a downtown train? Where every night is just the same. Baby, will I see you tonight on a downtown train? All of my dreams just fall like rain. Oh, baby, on a downtown train.
Seger sold more than 75 million records worldwide. Let's go.
Will I see you tonight
Yeah, he's doing a good job, man. He's upholding the honor of this song.
Where every night is just the same. Oh, baby.
Yep, you're exactly right. His best known songs, old time rock and roll. Because it was in Risky Business in 1982.
All of my dreams just fall like rain. Baby, on a downtown train. Baby, on a downtown train.
Man, this
On a downtown train.
is a damn good battle right here. I don't know. I really don't know. All right, now we're gonna go to First Aid Kit, Rebel Heart. First Aid Kit, excellent. And then I've got a Dreadnoughts battle for River.
You told me once I have a rebel heart. I don't know if that's true, but I believe you saw something in me that lives inside you too. Now all I hear is the wind. There's a storm coming through. Did I misplace or forsake my love now that I gave it to you? I don't know what it is that makes me run, that makes me wanna shatter everything.
I was looking at the lyrics of this song. A little story about it. They were talking about. I don't want to talk over it too much. So they stayed in California for 5 weeks to write new material for this album in 2018. During this trip, they went out to Joshua Tree. We rented a gorgeous dome house. It was very isolated. When we wrote this song, we've been playing around with these old occult-themed board games, tarot cards, and a Ouija board that was in the house. There's a storm outside. It was late at night. We could see the starry sky very clear. We were overcome by this haunting feeling of being only the two of us alone in a house in the middle of the desert. I can see that. I almost went and watched them live. Earlier this year, they were in Dallas, and I almost went and watched First Aid Kit. Go vote in the battle if you haven't yet. They're in the footsteps of Emmylou. I mean, they got a great video of singing an Emmylou song at this awards in maybe Norway or somewhere, and Emmylou's in the audience. Waited for our man Carl a while back on a live stream. If you like the vibe of this song and the sound, go check out their stuff, because I mean, this is their sound. They sound like this on everything. They sound excellent. Looking up, I can't believe there's still 300 tickets left for our Nick Cave concert we're going to in 2 weeks. I think the spookiness, yeah, with you because of like the story I just talked about. I think being probably out, if you put yourself like you're out in this house, in this isolated area in the middle of the desert. Yeah, I was talking more wild with kind of the harmonies and everything. Kind of has a, I don't know how to describe it. Not haunting, but like a seriousness to the lyrics. Does that make sense? A seriousness to the vocal delivery.
There were 2 blackbirds up a tree.
All right, hold on for you. This is a battle, right? And so I'm not really going to talk over this because it's about the lyrics for the Dreadnoughts.
Hauling up the Aris line, says one of them, what do I see up the line? What's falling down into the sand? What tries in vain to sit or stand? A chunk of mineral through its knee. Poor Michael's up to Calvary. Says the other one, now I did hear, hauling up the Aris line. In Normandy, that's voice rang clear up the line. Says that we'll live in gay Paris, singing, swinging on a spree, and kiss them French maids, 1, 2, 3. Poor Michael's up to Calvary. That flew away with a multitude, hauling up the Aris line, and joined a bold and cheery crew up the line.
That's right. Well, I'm trying to drink some rum and commandeer a village out there.
They slept in mud and wind and rain, cursed the cold and cried in pain. Were cut down like these rowan trees. Poor Michael's up to Calvary. My memory, it does reveal, hauling up the Aris line. That's fathers marching through this field up the line. He's come to join his daddy dear, to lie down and to disappear. Well, such a wonderful progeny. Poor Michael's up to Calvary.
All right. Second song.
Plucked from the finest of hamlets and dales, from Sydney and Bristol and Yorkshire we hail. Right in the finest of summertime gales, we're bound for the Bay of Suvalan.
Evan David, you know what you speak of.
Suvala Bay, hauling away to the Suvala Bay. Fare thee well, my pretty young maids. We're bound for the Bay of Suvala. Our wake it is bursting right over the pier. The engines do carry this bold chevalier to face the brave Abdullah Bulbul Amir. We're bound for the Bay of Suvalan. It's away, Suvala Bay, hauling away to the Suvala Bay. Fare thee well, my pretty young maids. We're bound for the Bay of Suvala. And it's hauler straight over and hard to the right. The waters are clear and the sand it is white. Old Mr. Stofford will set us alight. We're bound for the Bay of Suvalan. It's away, Suvala Bay, hauling away to the Suvala Bay. Fare thee well, my pretty young maids. We're bound for the Bay of Suvla. Well, the wind it is fair and the stars have aligned. We'll sell our salt cod for sweet olives and wine, and string up the Kaiser.
River's
by
giving you what these songs are there in the
time.
comment.
We're bound for the Bay of Suvla, and it's away, Suvla Bay, hauling away to the Suvla Bay. Fare thee well, my pretty young maids. We're bound for the Bay of Suvla. We are bound for the Bay of Suvla.
Well, how about that for a switch up? All right, Battle is live, and I'm doing this album based on World War I better get started on the research, River. I'm gonna get started on the research. I'm gonna go deep into that. It's like Sabaton, man. Deep. I figured this is gonna be a chilled out song. Wow, Green Star by Pears. I just figured, oh, it's gonna be. I like it. I like the switch up. Okay, good, River, because that's, I always want to know, and that's what I like about newer stuff, is to hear the artist's take on the song. It is actually not the best-selling single in UK history, Keith. It's actually Candle in the Wind from Elton John. And then it's Do They Know It's Christmas, then it's Bohemian Rhapsody, and then it's Paul, or Wings if you prefer. But I don't know, man. Different sales charts of different things, right? All right, I like that one. Let's go, Pears. And we'll dial it back here a little bit.
Nobody knows everything. We know this to be true. Everything is difficult except what's in front of you. But it's complicated even under your nose. Bullshit math equations and your highs and your lows and your manic depression. It comes and it goes. Your parasympathetic nervous system reacts and you're in fight or flight mode.
Looking at something here, I was getting the last. I always double check to make sure I didn't miss anything. It hardly ever happens, but it happens on occasion.
It's also just as fake. From your daughter's birthday party to your grandmother's wake, in your bipolar illness.
You're not necessarily wrong, Keith, because the article you read probably said that. Did you see these wild sales numbers, guys? Of albums especially, because there's really no definitive source. So it's kind of like, you know, people make stuff up, or like, and record companies, and people want the best selling. Yeah, River, I look forward to diving into that. The song samples Simon and Garfunkel. Let's go.
So many times, and I've tried to know which chord to play, and I've tried to make it rhyme, and I've tried to find the key that all good songs are in, and I've tried to find the notes to make that great resounding din, but there's a bad man in everyone, no matter who we are. There's a rapist and a Nazi living in our tiny hearts, child pornographers and cannibals and politicians too.
This song goes hard, man.
In your head waiting to fucking strangle you. So here's to you, Mrs. Robinson. People love you more. Oh,
there you go.
Never mind. Oh, never mind. In fucking fact, Mrs. Robinson, the world won't care whether you live or die. You live or die. In fucking fact, Mrs. Robinson, they probably hate to see your stupid face.
Wow.
Your stupid face. So
this is Robinson catching some strays.
You live in an unforgiving place.
All right, guys, we got one more song left. We're trying to work out right so that way we don't get taken down again. All right, last song of the night, Nightwish. Now, I'll tell you what, I got a little history with Nightwish because we did one of their songs for a reaction. And we didn't do the live version. And so their fans in the comments were the rudest fans of any fans we've ever come across. So I swore I'd never do another Nightwish. And that's nothing against Nightwish. I bet 99% of their fans are nice. But I actually did a reaction to the live version of Nightwish on our top 10 live performances I just filmed on Sunday. So Nightwish is on the mind. Oh, wow, it was crazy. But, you know, I understand, like, people who have negative stuff to say, it's like reviews of products. If you're really pissed off, you're more likely to leave a comment than somebody who likes it, right? I get that. But, man, I was just like, you guys need to calm down. No, but I'll tell you what, Cyclops, it sticks out in the brain, right? When you get, it's one of those weird things about human nature, right? We remember all the negative stuff way more than the positive. So like certain people stick out. I understand you're gonna have super fans of any artist and they're gonna get pissed if they think you say anything, which I get, whatever. But when you get like a ton of them, it's like, okay. I could tell you guys stories, man, but I won't, but I could. What I wished I would have done a long time ago is copy the comments that are like horrible before I delete them that people read, and just make a list of them. That would have been a fun live stream for me just to read those to you, like Jimmy Kimmel's mean tweets, if you know those. That would have been fun. But we used to get some dudes. We don't get that many more anymore, but no, that's what I'm saying, River. Like, I don't hold it against the artist. It's just, and like, you know, it's probably like 15 people. Whatever, and that's probably what they do. They go around searching for that artist, whoever it is that they love, and if anybody wronged them, they're gonna go at them. But then you get other people like whose fans are just so nice, like all the way around. It's kind of weird. See, wow, that you just made the point that we've said. That's exactly what I told people. We did the studio version first because I wanted to hear the studio version first, and then we probably would have done the live version. But then I'm like, screw this. I don't want to deal with these people. But you read my mind because that was exact thought process. But I mean, watching them live, when I did watch it live, their musicianship is absolutely top notch. It's a good way to kind of chill us out and play us out of this stream. There's still a couple minutes of it left, but as always, thank you to everybody. Missed you guys last week, man. Sorry I could not be here. I would have if there's any way I could have, but it's great, man. But you know, I'll be back next week, barring any unforeseen circumstances. Had to end the poll. But thank you to everybody who gave, super appreciate it. Thank you to everybody who just hung out, man. And I don't know how many, a lot of people have left, but you know, good to see you, River. Thank you for coming in here. Evan, David, as always, Reggie. Cyclops, I know it's late. Thanks for hanging out. Keith, I always appreciate you. I always like listening to your thoughts. Weethy, if you're still in here, feel better. Adolfo, I'm not going to stand up and dance around a little bit. Not offended, but probably need to be on another channel, my man, if that's what you want to see. But no offense. No offense. Wow, you brought fire all night long. Fire. All kinds of different stuff. Always love it. Always love it. And if I missed anybody else, I don't think I did, but if I did miss you, I didn't mean to miss you. I was reading the names off as I was looking at past chat. That's what I do, man. I play video games, River, and I listen to podcasts and catch up. That's exactly what I do. I do that too. Just kind of vibe and relax. Dan. I forgot Dan the man because I hadn't seen Dan in here in a little bit. Appreciate you, man. Patrick, if you're still around, you might already be gone, but appreciate you. Thanks, Dan. I appreciate it. Guys, don't forget, Trey will be in here on Friday at 4 o'clock. He will not be here next Friday, so don't miss that Friday one, because as we do every year, we're going to the State Fair of Texas next Friday. Last year, I almost died. I'm not even joking, like not literally, but I felt as bad as I've felt in my entire life with my arthritis and everything. So we're going to try not to repeat that. But always a good time, guys. Take care. Stay safe.